Okay, so for our next question, we are going to perform the indicated operation with these functions, h of x and g of x. Looks like we're going to subtract g of x from h of x. So h of x is equal to x squared minus 2x plus 3, and g of x is 4x plus 6. What we want to do is subtract the entire quantity of g of x from h of x. So we're going to have to remember to put parentheses around the entire quantity and distribute that negative in each term within g of x. That changes the signs that we have for each term within g of x. So now from here we want to combine like terms. So we have a minus 2x and a minus 4x. We got a 3 and a minus 6 we're going to combine. I'm going to start off with the x squared. And then minus 2x minus 4x is minus 6x. And 3 minus 6 is a minus 3. So that there is our answer. Let's move on to the next problem. Okay, so for our next problem, we have h dot g of x. That means multiply h of x times g of x. So we have to multiply x squared minus 2x plus 3 times 2x plus 3. Let's go ahead and multiply, going from the binomial to the trinomial. I like to go from the smaller to the larger. So 2x times x squared, that gives us a 2x to the third. 2x times minus 2x is a minus 4x squared. 2x times 3 is a 6x. And then we're going to multiply the 3 times each term in the trinomial. So 3 times x squared is 3x squared. 3 times 2x is minus 6x. 3 times 3 is a 9. So we have to combine our like terms. We have 2x to the third power has no other like term. Minus 4x squared plus 3x squared is a minus 1x squared. And then we have a 6x minus 6x. They cancel off. And we have a 9 remaining. So this is our final answer. Let's move to the next one. Alrighty, so our next one, we have to find out what is f of g of 4. So first thing I want to do is figure out what is g of 4 equal to. We utilize the function g to figure out what g of 4 is equal to. I'm going to plug in 4 into the x spot. 4 is taking this spot here, so 4 needs to take this spot here. So we have g of 4 equals 4 plus 1, and that gives us g of 4 equals 5. So g of 4 is equal to 5. I'm going to substitute that 5 into that spot where the g of 4 lies. So we have f of 5 now, which means I'm going to go to my function f, and I'm going to plug in to the x spot. I have the 5 taking the x spot, so I'm going to plug in the 5 within the expression on the right, and I'm going to simplify them. So we got 5 squared is 25, plus 3 is 28. All right, let's look at our next question. We have to find f of g of x. All right, so g of x is in the x spot here. It needs to go in this x spot here. So we've got this is equal to g of x going into that x spot. Well, what is g of x equal to? It's equal to x plus 1. So we're plugging in x plus 1 into that g of x spot. From here we have to expand the x plus 1 times x plus 1 to the power of 2. And then we're going to multiply x times x squared, x times 1 is x, x times 1 or 1 times x, and then 1 times 1. So 1x and 1x is a 2x. 1 and 3 is a 4. X squared plus 2x plus 4 for our final answer.